a day until you pay it. Some of them they charge more. So that means if you can't do that, that means you're gonna have to get a job that's gonna help you pay all your bills.
Okay. It's 9:26 a.m. I woke up around 8. I still haven't brushed my teeth or washed my face. So that's probably why you see my ashy lips and shit. But that was my auntie Gina who was just on the phone. And yeah. Everybody's just stressed. And yeah, you know. 22-year-old. I'm 22 and I'm trying to, just figure out the methods of life. Like, like, I don't know. I have a job. I'm not making enough money at the job. Behind on bills here. Like, ow. Everybody's down each other's throat. Everybody just, we need this, I need that. If you don't pay this gonna be cut off, blah, blah, blah. Then at the same time, I got my own personal bills. I got my car note, my car insurance, all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I don't know. I think it's just, I'm just not making enough money at my job. And I know that I need to look for another job. I mean, I'm looking for another job, but I don't know. I'm picky. Everybody telling me I can't be picky. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure everything out. And yeah, but today we're gonna go to this little place where I just sit down. I just sit and think. That's what we're gonna do today. That's why I'm gonna brush my teeth and do all that shit and get ready. And then we're just gonna go and we're just gonna have a talk, But I think I'm gonna start doing these more. Just, I don't know, just talking to the camera, like not even doing nothing really special for real. Like, just vlogging the day, but like, I think I can use this as like a video diary. Because, I mean, I have my own personal journal. I write everything down up in here. Shout out to my friend who put me on. Well, my granny and my friend, but I just write everything down up in here. That's cool and all, but I feel like I should also record this. Like, I just feel like I should record my feelings and post it because, everybody goes through the same stuff, Everybody goes through the same stuff. And you just may not realize that because, you're not reaching out or, you just feel like, I don't know, everybody just feel like they're in it alone. But a lot of people are going through the same stuff. So, if y'all can help me, if I can help y'all, it's whatever, just to know you're not alone. And I know I'm probably not the only 22-year-old, struggling financially, mentally, all that kind of stuff. So, especially with gas being $5. Like, what the freak? I put 15 in my gas tank, and it only got me half a tank. I mean, it's a new week now, but that ain't even last me. What's today? It's Monday. The week just started. I put that 15 in Thursday, and I'm damn near on E. It's Monday, and I did the same driving that I would normally do. Work, home, church, same 3 places. But oh dang. But yeah, I'm gonna brush my teeth and I'm gonna get back to y'all. Okay guys, my tripod is a little broke, so it's a little crooked, and I'm gonna need to buy another one, but I got the spot. Oh, it's real crooked. Let's get it a little straight. We just want it a little straight. Okay. I kind of hope no one says anything to me, because this is kind of private property. My granddad took me and my sister over here. He said he used to fish over here. But, yeah. This is our view, you know. Nice little water. And we got this back there. It's just a really beautiful spot to me, you know. I'm trying to find a good angle for y'all, because the sun. But I haven't been up here in a while. It's been like months since I've been up here. There's already bugs on my journal. There's an ant. Okay. You know, I like nature and all, but yeah. But I bring my journal just in case if I wanted to start journaling. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest, y'all. Like, y'all ever be so overwhelmed by all the emotions that y'all just really just don't know? Like, I just don't know. Like, I don't even know where I want to start. I don't even know where I want to, like, what I honestly want to talk about. I think I should just sit here first for a minute. And yeah, I don't want to move the camera around too much because of my tripod being broke. So you're probably just gonna have to stick with this angle. But I'm just gonna be chilling for a minute before I start talking about anything. So I'll get back to you. Okay, guys, we're back. But yeah, how's y'all day going? My day started off a little. I kind of woke up sad. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to use sad as the word. Like, I just woke up not really ready to start the day, if that really makes sense. As y'all heard in the beginning, like when my Auntie Gina or whatever, everybody is struggling financially. Like, everybody's struggling financially. It's just putting a lot of stress on everybody in the house. My mom is taking the most stress, of course. You know, it being her house and her trying to keep the house and stuff like that. And then, you know, my granny and papa, they moved in, you know, and we thought, like, if we all moved in, like me, my sister, my granny and papa, you know, if we all moved into one house, you know, everybody, like, it would be cheaper for everybody, you know. But like, we were just, I guess, I don't know, I really don't remember like what happened. I don't know why, like, none of the plans fell through of us, like, of each one of us in the house giving my mom a certain amount of payment, like, each month or whatever. So I really don't know what went down with that. But before my granny and my papa and my sister moved in, it was just me and my mom, and I think I was giving my mom around like $300 a month. You know, I was, you know, I'm working at the airport. I'm still working at the airport. I'm just not really making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Currently, I'm still giving my mom around that same amount. It's just been a little harder for me because I now have my own phone bill. You know, my car insurance is up there because I got hit. You know, my car payment, I'm paying too much for my car. You know, it's just a lot that piles up. And like along with the school bills and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also trying to learn how to manage and budget my money. So it's kind of hard to, what am I trying to say? I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I just don't like seeing, you know, my family struggle for real. And I seen a post on TikTok. It was like, so nobody in my bloodline try to get rich. Like, I'm the only one who try to get rich. Like, I was like, that's actually funny because what was y'all doing for real? What was y'all doing? Like, what was y'all mindset? You know what I'm saying? But dealing with the family issues with the bills and shit, financial stuff. You know, I just feel like I got the whole family on my back. Like, I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but like for me, I just feel like I'm responsible for my family to be financial free. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my job to take care of them financially. Like, in the future, you know, I want to be a videographer. You know, I want to do like big things with cameras and stuff like that. So I'm like, I feel like it's my responsibility to, you know, get on that stuff and really make a living off of it so I can, you know, help my family financially. And, you know, if I feel like if I don't do it, who else? Like, who's gonna do it? Who else is gonna do it? I don't know, like just the past few months, I've been spiraling. But now we're here. We're trying to make some progress. Talking to the camera. Just not to bottle up all my emotions because I know that's how my mom feel. You know, she's, you know, my mom doesn't like to show it, but she's like, she's trying to be strong, you know, but I know she's really hurting inside. You know, a lot of change has happened in all of our lives, and you know, we're just trying to cope with it. But yeah, I just want to be there. I just want to be there for my family. I want to help them out, and it just sucks that I can't because of like my own problems and, you know, my own mental state. And like I said, I just feel like it's my responsibility to do this for my family and help them. And, you know, so I just feel like I have a lot of pressure on my back. A lot of, you know. Am I making sense to y'all? Because sometimes I don't be making sense to myself, but I don't even know. Like, sometimes I do just be rambling, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, I don't know. I'm just trying to make it out the mud, you feel me? I'm just trying to be okay, you know? I'm just trying to get my family straight, and that's it. But it all, you know, they got to do their part too. But me, I feel like I've also been playing around too much. Like, I've been like, my priorities, like, I got a job and all that kind of stuff, but like, I feel like I'm just still focusing on the wrong things, and I just want to get out that. Like, I just like grind, discipline, perseverance, you know, all that stuff, like grit, you know, get up and go get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to have like really like a hustler mindset. I just want to I want to grow that mindset. Like, I'm sort of kind of getting there, but it's not to the point where like I'm doing the work, but I'm not really, you know, I'm not putting all my effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, on my free time, I could be working on my, you know, my filming skills and all that kind of stuff instead of doom scrolling, you know, like, I just don't use my free time wisely. That's basically what I'm saying. And I just want to use that time wisely and, get to where we're going, But also, yeah, actually that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it with the financial stuff and all that jazz. I am currently looking for a full-time job because right now I have a part-time job, but my GM said I was probably gonna go full-time, but I don't really see that. I don't really see that because everybody's fighting over hours already, so it's whatever. So I am currently looking for a full-time job. I applied to 8 jobs this morning, so I'm gonna be praying to God, about which job I should get. And God is also another thing. I also lost my faith. I want to get more connected with God. I was connected with him, and then I just I just fell off. I just everything went out the door. Everything I learned, everything I was progressing to do, I just lost all that stuff. I don't know, my mind was focusing on the wrong things, and I let things get too far, and now it's just I'm yearning for that feeling that I had when I was really so serious for God. I don't know, I just want to be locked in with him too again. So I'm trying to get back on track with that. I'm trying not to go all in it, just because normally when I want to get locked in with God, I would wake up, I would pray, immediately pray. I would read my Bible. I would listen to, the gospel music, and I would watch the sermons. I would write what I learned in the sermons and all that kind of stuff, and then I'll pray about what I learned and what I read in the Bible and how I can use it to my everyday life. And I started to realize, sorry, this sun is dang near burning me. I started to realize I don't need to follow a routine to get closer to God. I feel a lot of people, when they want to get closer to God, they think they're oh, I gotta do this routine, I gotta do the whole routine, because they look at stuff. Me personally, I used to I would go on TikTok or Instagram, watch the reels, and I would watch all these Christian content creators show us how their routine, what they do in the morning and what they do at night. And I felt I had to do that in order to get closer to God. I was I have to do this, I gotta write, I gotta do all this, I gotta do this every single day in order to get where I want to get. Now, although that may work, for them or whatever, or for anybody else, but for me, I didn't want to stick to a routine, because I feel I know that I stick to that routine for about 2-3 weeks, and then I just fall out of that routine, and then the cycle just continues. And so what I'm doing now, I'm not even praying how I used to pray, but I'm trying to get back into that. So I would just pray every morning when I wake up. I'm literally just starting with that again. I would just pray. I'll thank God that he woke me up this morning. I thank him for my family. I thank him for everything that I've gotten. And if he doesn't do anything else, you've already done enough, I just say that quick prayer every morning, and as I continue to pray, it makes me want to pray more. I'll start praying at night, I'll pray in the shower, you really just pray whenever. So that's what I'm trying to do, and also come here and just talk out loud to God. I just haven't really took the time to talk to him about anything. I've been trying to handle things on my own, and I know, and chat, I know people were out there praying for me. Y'all, what I just went through, I was dang near about to lose my mind 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and it was to the point where I know it was nobody else but God that kept me sane. It was nobody else but him. I wasn't praying myself, but I just felt God had his he has his hand on me. He still does, and I just felt people were praying for me. And I know I know my granny prays every day. I felt my granny prayer. I felt, the people at church praying. Like, I just know, like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Like, you can just tell when people are praying for you, because when you're not praying yourself, God has the grace and mercy. He's watching over you and all that kind of stuff. But, like, it was nobody else but him, but you also had them people praying for you, And I'm also, like, I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for my granny for sure. Because I know her prayers are strong and it's on a firm foundation for real. Like, if nobody else is praying in the house, she is. And you can just feel the presence still lingering around, like, because of her. So shout out to Granny. We love Granny. And yeah, I also, like, I want to get there with her too. Like, but like I said, I'm taking it slow. Don't want to follow a routine. And yeah. That's it, y'all. Like, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Also, like, when you're going through things, it's actually kind of hot, y'all. I ain't even know. But when you're going through things, do not take it out on, like, your friends or your family members. Like, don't take your anger or frustration out on them for real. Like, when you're mentally going through something, like, just try not to take it out on them, because you continue to, like, push them away, and then you eventually end up saying hurtful things because, you're hurt. And, and then they're not going to be there for you anymore. You've pushed good friends and good family members away because of, like, your own pain. You know what I'm saying? So when you're mentally going through something, just try not to be mean to the people around you. Try not to dim their light because your light is dim. I had to learn that, because I've had a genuine friend, and because my light was dim, I guess I tried to dim her light, even though, she was trying to just do what's best for me, help me. But I was just angry. I was just angry at myself. I was just an angry little girl. I was just angry. And yeah. But I'm learning to try to forgive myself, because I have hurt people. Like, I'm not, like, just this perfect Christian. I know I don't even know how I come off on the internet for real. Like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like people just think I'm just, like, this perfect Christian girl or something like that. But, like, in reality, like, I've hurt people. Like, I have hurt a lot of people because of, like, my own decisions, my own actions, and how I was feeling. And it's not fair. It's not fair, but as long as you come to terms with, like, you realizing, what you're doing, and and you're owning it, and you're learning from the lesson, it's whatever, it's fine. Just don't do it again. You just gotta learn. You live and learn. It really, life is just about living and learning. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm living and learning, chat. I'm living and learning. And I'm just here to help anybody who's going through the same thing. But yeah. If you haven't tried journaling, I highly recommend it. Like, it's just, journaling is a lot of self-reflecting. A lot of people don't like journaling, or won't even attempt to do it, because they don't really want to see, how they are as a person. Because once you journal, for me personally, like, when I started journaling, I would just write and I'll close it, and then I wouldn't necessarily feel better even about, like, writing my feelings down. But when I would go back and I'll read some of it, I'll just be like, wow, like, I went through that. Like, like, you can see a lot of cycles when you're writing in your journal. Like, you can see where you're, like, emotionally stuck, and how you handle certain situations, and then you can just self-reflect over that, and you can just see you know, you can decide if you want to change it or not, whatever. But I'm just trying to get across, like, start journaling. You can self-reflect. You can grow that way, so you won't make the same mistakes or, you know, think the same way. It's just about changing your mindset. It's really all about changing your mindset, for real. And yeah, so I highly recommend y'all journaling, or, you know, if you don't want to write, if you're not a writer, do what I'm doing. Talk to the camera. I mean, I'm doing both, whatever. Talk to the camera. Just let it all out. Just ramble. Talk about anything, really. I'm pretty sure somebody will listen. Somebody will relate. Like, if you can connect with one or two people, then you're doing a good job. It's whatever. Like, somebody out there in the world is relating to what, you know, is going, like, you know, guys, sometimes I can't talk. But going through the same thing you're going through, you know? So you can relate. Be a chat. Sometimes I really can't talk. Like, I be thinking too fast and my mouth can't catch up. That's just my ADHD, for real. But yeah. Day 1 of video diaries. Oh wow. That's a nice point. They left like a big streak of a long line in the sky. You know, and it's really nice. It's actually really, really long. But yeah, also go on walks, like, just to clear your head. Like, sometimes walks don't even clear my head. I just go on walks just to, you know, feel outside. You know, just to feel some nature, just to get out the house. Go on walks, you know, sit on your front porch, you know, just get some vitamin D, y'all. Just go sit outside or something. Like, don't be depressed in the house. Just, like, go sit on the porch or something. Get like 15 minutes of vitamin D. Or even if you feel like you need to go outside at night, just go outside. Like, I feel like going outside really helps. It does something. I don't know. You just outside. You just feel a little different than, you know, being inside the house. So go find you a place. Go sit and relax. You know, just think. You don't even have to record yourself. You don't even have to write. You know, for starts, you can just go sit and think. And then, you know, if you feel like you need to take a friend, take a friend. You know, if you got that friend that you know you love to talk to, y'all can just sit and talk. It's really nice. Really nice. Really nice. But this place is like, it's not even, it's like 5 minutes away from my house. So it's really nice. I could walk if I wanted to. But I don't want to. But yeah. I think I'm gonna just sit here. I'm gonna journal. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm just gonna relax, think some more, and yeah. I hope whatever I said helped anybody, somebody. I'm looking forward to growing more with you guys, and, you know, just telling y'all what's up, telling y'all how I feel, telling y'all what I'm going through. And yeah, I'm just a 22-year-old who's trying to live life, you know, live life to the fullest, trying to beat the system, trying to be a good human being, and not let my emotions affect the hustle, you know. But yeah, it is okay to cry. It is okay to cry. Like, it's okay to talk to somebody. It's okay to let it out, you know. Don't hold in all the emotions, but also don't let the emotions consume you. If it's affecting you from getting any type of money, or it's affecting the way you treat people, like, you got to get that under control. Like, you're letting your emotions consume you too much. You're letting your emotions take over you. You don't want it to get that far. You don't want to be laid up in the bed complaining and pouting about how you feel, and you just on your phone doom scrolling and stuff, not making any progress towards your emotions, just taking it out on other people. Cut that out, you know. You're too grown for that. It's just time to make a difference, you know. yeah, if you know you got that hustler mindset or something like that, you know, just get up and do something. There's money everywhere. You just gotta know how to go get it. Yeah, but that's it. Yeah, it was nice talking to y'all. Like I said, I'm about to go journal. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I'm not gonna be promoting any type of videos. I'm not gonna be promoting them on Instagram or anything, but y'all can go follow me on there. I'm just gonna be posting videos and like whoever watches it. Whoever it's for is, you know, yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. Don't forget to pray. I'm about to do that now because I actually did forget to pray. Yeah, I'm gonna come back with more things that we can learn and grow together. You know, like I said, I help y'all help me. You know. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Hopefully y'all get another video soon. This should be a quick video to edit since it's not crazy. It's just literally me sitting here talk. I heard something good. Could be just be birds flying around. But yeah. I seen 2 turtles over there on a log. I'm gonna go look at them, see what they're doing. Hopefully they're still there. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. Don't forget to pray, and I love y'all. Peace.